Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 19 properties today, and kids are home. So some of you may be watching from your couch as you look after your kids. It seems like the threshold for kids' school being canceled has changed since I was younger. But anyway, we're launching this home on Nairn Circle, 393nairn.com to get all the information. It is about 1850 square feet. It's linked only by a garage wall, so it's about as close to a detached without being a detached that you can get. So that means no bedrooms, no family room. None of the walls are joined except for that garage wall. And you're not even concerned about noise in the garage anyway. So the other nice thing, I asked the photographer to do this. They didn't, but from the front porch, you can actually get a nice clear view of the escarpment. You can see sunsets setting right over the escarpment. So I think that's a really nice thing here. The gardens have been done. In the back, there's an interlock patio. And so in the front, you've got living dining with hardwood floors. There's 9-foot ceilings here, so it's a lot different than the Mattamy homes with the 8-foot ceiling. And then you get further into the house, you've got a completely open concept family room with kitchen. You can see it right there. Kitchen island, right? So you can have this nice interaction between those two rooms, watch the kids play and so on. So for young kids, it can be excellent. Entertaining, it's great too. You got sliding door walkout to the backyard, hardwood stairs, and then upstairs the master has hardwood floors, plus it has a glass shower. And I say to people all the time, if the laundry room looks really good, so if they've upgraded the laundry room counters and backsplash, you can probably count on a pretty nice home. Another sign of probably a home that's been kept well is right here in the closet. So you can see how this closet looks. That is kind of picture perfect. I walked in, I thought, wow, this is one of the better organized closets I've ever seen in my life. 2 full bathrooms upstairs, plus you've got, not laundry room is not super fancy, but it does the trick. The bedrooms are a nice size. This model comes in a 4-bedroom as well, because the size is there to do it, but this one is 3 larger rooms, which I kind of prefer versus 4 smaller. There's your backyard view too. So it's a great home. It's in super shape. It's listed for $585. You can see more at 393nairn.com, Nairn. And it's launching today on MLS, but you get a special preview through Daily Homes. Now let's get back to the regular list. This one here at $1379 Costigan. It's the older building out of the 3. The other 2 ambassadors are a yellow color on the outside. It's only a 1-bedroom, 800 square feet. And when I first looked at the price, I thought, why? Well, upgrades are probably part of it, although I'd rather just pay for a light fixture myself. There's 9-foot ceilings here, which helps, makes the space seem bigger than the 800 or less square feet that it is. That's the reason why, though, really. And I like how they position this too. In the description, they said opportunity to have a condo with your own backyard. And that's really what it is. And it's a private backyard. It overlooks the, they call it a ravine. It's green space. Okay, ravine is like a sharp drop. And through this whole subdivision, there's a nice little bit of green space in Clark. So I like this one. I think really the price, it's a little hard to justify even with adding $20,000 for the green space. But it is something unique and different that you don't see every day. 1148 Riddell Crescent is $469.9. It will sell for more on whichever day they're doing offers. And I try and check that, but sometimes it doesn't always land in my head the right way. So you've got a front dining room, and then you've got a family room plus a kitchen. That's your main floor. It's called a Mattamy Clayton model. It's 1,300 square feet. The kitchen's a little small for an eat-in though, so that's it's almost the same size as a Croft side, but I find people tend to like the Croft side a bit better. There's a master ensuite with a shower only, and then there's also a full bathroom upstairs. And the weird thing is, the way the builder built this one is there's only lights here, and the door kind of opens to the toilet. If you ever go in this model and see it, the bathroom's a little bit awkward. The deck probably needs a refinish, but you can't do it when it's this cold out, so we'll forgive them on that. But this one should sell. Like, the crop sides are going for more than 500, so I could see this one selling in the high fours, or maybe if everything works well for them, maybe the first number's a 5. But it's going to sell for more. When you see full basement, it doesn't mean it's finished. It means the basement has the footprint that covers the entire house and the floor above. So just be careful with that. There is no finished basement in this home as far as I can tell. And you want to make sure that the roof is something that you examine, because this age of home is starting to need new roofs. Okay, so it's a nice home though. And at this price, obviously, if you got it for anything under $480, it's a steal. It's likely going for more than that. Schreier Crescent is a spirit home. Okay, so Mattamy, back when the recession happened in around 2008, 2009, they came up with this concept of spirit. What it means really is that they did some things to, I don't want to say shortcut the building process, but to make it a little bit easier to build. They were, at the time, they were kind of known as a cheaper home, but that obviously hasn't happened. We've seen spirit homes sell for $800,000. But anyway, this is part of the Spirit series. It's got a really open concept main floor. It's a little less than 1,400 square feet. So at $569, it's not a bad price. I think they're holding back on offers on this one. I don't know what this is about, but again, it could be functional. It could be a little bit weird. It's probably not that hard to take down. The back fence is probably going to cost you, if you share the cost with your neighbor, $500 to $1,000, if I had to guess. Yeah, it might go. I mean, we've seen a couple smaller. This floor plan sold for $590 recently, so there is a chance, even though it's a little bit smaller, that they could get some good money. My experience selling this model, every time I've listed it, I've had to get about 40 or 50 showings into it, because the main floor is really nice, but the upstairs bedrooms feel a little bit small. Different market in 2016 though. Now, Huffman pulled the kiss of death move. So they were listed at $599, held back on offers, didn't get them, I guess, or didn't get what they were looking for, and put it for $15,000 more at $614,900. Now, it's only a 1,500 square foot home with a finished basement. Finishes aren't bad, they're okay. And you've got hardwood upstairs in all the bedrooms. And there is a finished basement here too. But the logic of that is like, okay, so we didn't sell it for $599 when we had all the momentum when we were first listed. So now let's put it at $615. It's a nice street. Huffman's a great looking street. There's a park. There's a couple parks within 5-minute walk of here. But that strategy, I don't know if it's really working to their benefit. Bar Crescent's called a Quincy Corner. It's also in the Beatty neighborhood, same as Huffman. We've seen this model. This Quincy Corner. It's a little under 1,900 square feet. I think that should be the front shot, because when you have, some people make their decision just based on looking at pictures, scrolling through fast. That looks like a townhouse to me, or a semi-detached. That's where you really show, to me, where you show the value of this home. You're right around the corner from Hawthorne Village Public School. You got a front living dining room, plus you've got a kitchen that opens up to the family room. Not the fanciest finishes. We just saw one of these with kind of half finish go for about $640. We've also seen a nice version of this home with a finished basement sell for $700 too. So there's a huge range of value here. It's $659. I think they're holding back on offers too. I've got to figure up in the higher sixes is definitely justifiable. The colors aren't kind of the stuff that people are looking for. The honey and orange color is a bit of a tough sell for some people. So Morse Place is $814,900. Scotswood 2,350 square feet. So anything, usually to get in the eights now, you've got to be like 25, 26, 2,700 square feet. They don't really make 46-foot wide lots anymore. The biggest you can find now is 40 to 43 feet. You've got a big Palladium window. It's one of my favorite floor plans. I think this is a great classic floor plan. There's not a lot of finishes in here. It looks like the family room is actually sunk down a little bit. And the kitchen has a nice layout, but it's a little more basic. Okay, 3 bedrooms upstairs. They converted one of the bedrooms to an open loft space. And there is a finished basement. So the value on this one, actually I think the basement is the best part of the house. The value on this one is the backyard, right? So you've got, from what I can see, at least $10,000 or $15,000 worth of interlocking. You've got trees that are worth some money. Above ground pool from a resale standpoint is really not worth that much. It's a good quiet street, but the lot is really what you're paying for here. If it didn't have that lot, I mean, I would expect a lot less than the 814. Next one is 1374 Storey, another beady home. This is awesome. This is cool. 849.9. Like to see that at 850,000. Eventually, I'm going to blow my megaphone loud enough that people start to pay attention on why that's a benefit. Nice sale of this model just happened for $980 in multiple offers. Same floor plan as this one. This one does not have the same level of finishes. They are also holding back on offers here. But if it's well cared for, you can work with some of this stuff. Okay, so I can put hardwood floors in this room. It's not going to break my budget. I mean, if you really think about this, how much more would you have to invest here to make it worth $980 and to have it be comparable to 1382 Storey? This floor plan won the Model of the Year from the Greater Toronto Home Builders Association. And it's a great floor plan. Really nice. There's no den on the main floor, which most of the other homes in this series of 56-foot lots have. I like it, though. The area is great. There's a park almost right across the street from here, too, and you're in the Hawthorne Village School District, which is definitely well regarded in town. So there we go. It looks like the long weekend started early for some parents. No episode tomorrow. At least I don't think so. Never know when I get the urge. And we should be back on Monday with more episodes of Daily Homes. In the meantime, there are a lot of things to do over on that side there. Tour of homes, pinpoint price analysis, getting listings by email. All of that stuff is there. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here soon, couple days. Bye.